And we will return now to another one of our top stories, the arrival of foreign ministers in Vienna for talks aimed at ending the Syrian conflict. With us now from Berlin is Middle East analyst Safak Bas. Safak, thanks for joining us. Do you think Iran's participation will facilitate or hinder these negotiations?
Well, I think it's, first of all, it's important that Iran participates at the negotiations because it's a major actor in Syria. And if we want to achieve a diplomatic solution in Syria, we have to talk to all major actors on the ground, and Iran is certainly one of them. If it will have a positive effect, it's difficult to say for now, but in the long run, it's definitely important to talk to them, to negotiate with them, because they have influence over Assad in Syria.
But how complicated could these talks get when you have so many diametrically opposed views at one table?
Yeah, that's certainly the major challenge regarding these negotiations, because in the end, it's just talking the major powers who are involved in Syria, but there are probably hundreds of different groups with different diverging interests in Syria, and it's difficult to say whether they will agree on a possible agreement that will be achieved maybe in Vienna or later on.
What do you envision as the best possible political settlement to come out of negotiations like these?
Well, I think that since Russia actively takes part now in Syria and is a changing factor now, I think that it will be inevitable to speak also to Assad, and so in this case maybe the best case scenario would be that Assad kind of leads the country through a transformation period, and then hands over power to a more inclusive government. But that's, for now, that's really future talk. It's difficult to foresee what is going to happen.
Okay, Safak Bas, we will leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us from Berlin.